Hey guys, this is Nick with the Loam Wolf. Today we're talking about winter riding kits. Well, the whole theory behind riding in the winter is staying warm, moisture management, and being able to peel layers off as you get warmer throughout the day. You know, here in Oregon, we start at 15 degrees in the morning and it goes all the way up to 50 by the end of the afternoon. So you have to be able to change with your environment. So the mountain biking industry and outerwear industry has really evolved in the last 5 years, and they've followed a lot of what was discovered from mountaineering and from skiing, and we're following a lot of that same layering system. You start with a moisture wicking base layer like this, or merino wool poly blends, an insulation layer, and then you move into a shell layer to either keep wind or moisture off of you. Cold hands, cold feet make a horrible day on the bike. Same thing, ramp up our level of protection on our hands and feet. That will be super light gloves to 40 degrees, all the way to full winter gloves like these with wind blocker or waterproof membranes. Keeping your feet warm is also super important, and you can go anywhere from an ultralight riding sock like ultra thin merino to a full heavy pile sock with waterproof shoes. We're not going to get too deep into the weeds on that, but that's also super important to keeping your core warm, is keeping your hands and your feet warm. So now we're going to talk about each of these kits and kind of what we would say a California cold, 40, 35, 50 degree would be, versus what you're going to wear Colorado cold, 15 degrees in the morning, ramping up to 30 degrees max temp. So here's your California cold layering system. This goes from about 40 degrees Fahrenheit all the way to about 60 degrees as you peel off layers. The first thing we're going to start with is the Craft Pro Dry Nano Weight Sleeveless Base Layer. This is an ultralight sleeveless layer that weighs less than a piece of paper. It's thin. It's going to help you manage any kind of moisture that's coming off your body and move that out to your outer layers of your kit that you're riding in the day. This is a recycled polyester fabric with some elastane, so it fits tight to the body, keeps that moisture management going throughout the day. That's a piece you never have to take off. You can even throw a mountain bike jersey over this in between your two layers here. Next thing we have here is the Fox Defend Thermo Hooded Jersey. We all want this piece of kit. We've all been trying to steal this thing from Sean. It's a gridded Polartec fleece with lighter weight arms and a tight fitting cuff. So you can wear this, it's a combo jersey / mid layer with a hood if you start to get really cold. This thing's super versatile. You can put this pretty much in any kit that we have right now, and it'd be a super nice mid layer, even underneath like a jacket like I'm wearing now. This is the Specialized Deflect jacket with the SWAT addition to it. This thing's, again, super light, ultra packable. This is a piece you could easily throw in a hip pack or a waist pack or your backpack. It rolls up to nothing. It also provides quite a bit of wind resistance, and it's got a DWR coating on it, so it sheds water if you ever do get into some light rain. So this thing's ultra light, has abrasion resistant panels on the elbows in case you do go down, and fits into almost any package. So pretty cool piece of kit that we all like. The last piece of our California cold kit is the Pearl Izumi Launch Trail Pant. It's one of my favorite trail pants out right now. So this is a Cordura ultra lightweight nylon pant that includes Pearl Izumi's PI Dry system, which is kind of like a DWR membrane, but it's infused into the fiber so it doesn't wash out, which is pretty cool. So it resists slight rain, splashes from the trail. Not a full rain pant, but definitely something you can wear most days of the year, and gives you a lot of protection and warmth while you're out on a 40-degree morning. Versatile piece of kit that you can put into almost any of these winter riding kits, even a cooler summer day. Really a good piece of kit that we enjoy here at the Loam. All right, so now we've got our Colorado cold kit out here, and that's gonna be 15 degrees in the morning up to 45, and that's about where you're going to want to place this thing. So we're going to start with a Castelli thicker weight long sleeve thermal. This thing is soft, tight fitting. It's paneled, so it's going to continue to pull moisture off your body, but also give you a better thermal base. They also make this in a bottom layer, which you could add as, you know, 3/4 layer down to your knees underneath whatever pant or short you're wearing. The next piece is this Pearl Izumi Rove thermal shirt. This feels like a flannel, but it's got fleece on the inside. It's so tightly weaved that it really doesn't let any wind come through other than, you know, just breathability. And I really like this as a mid layer that you can add underneath a puffy like I have on here. The last piece on these is your external layer. We have the Alpine Stars waterproof shell. This thing is a fully taped waterproof shell with reflective paneling, over the shoulder protection, elbow scrape protection. This thing's the do-it-all jacket in cold temps and wet weather. This thing is breathable, has a nice three-way membrane, still lightweight enough, and it has armpit zippers so you can unzip, get airflow through it so you're not sweating out through the jacket. This is the Segoe Resistor pant. This is a fully seam-sealed waterproof pant that has both thigh zips and front zips, so you can get airflow moving from the front through the back of them so you're not sweating out and while you're doing your pedals. It also has zips all the way up the leg and the cuff, clips down around your ankles to provide like a fully waterproof layer all the way down through. Or for the wettest and coldest conditions, you're probably gonna get pretty warm in these if it goes much above 45, 50 degrees outside. The last piece of our Colorado cold kit here is the glove. The glove's super important, like we talked about before. You gotta maintain warm hands and feet to maintain a good day on the bike. These are the Gore Windstopper Thermo Glove. This is one of their thickest winter gloves, yet provides a nice supple palm still so you can feel the bike, not super padded in the hand. Also has Windstopper rated for 40 to 50 degrees. I would say you would be plenty warm if you're working in these. You still want something that's breathable and not fully waterproof. All right, so the last option we have is your warm, wet weather riding kit. You're riding in Hawaii during the winter, here's what you're gonna bring. 100% hydro short. This thing's fully waterproof, highly breathable, and weighs about as much as one of those base layers. This thing's ultra lightweight, is gonna breathe, yet still protect you and keep you relatively dry on those wet weather days. Next piece is a Liat long sleeve jersey, ultra breathable, has abrasion guards in the elbows, is gonna function both as your wicking layer and kind of your insulation layer underneath your jacket, and be able to peel it off if you start getting really wet, and it's still gonna breathe and keep you dry. So the last piece we're gonna put together for this kit is the Pearl Izumi Summit waterproof jacket. This thing is ultra waterproof, seam taped, but yet lightweight enough you can stash it in your pack for the day. Has breathe ports in the back of the arms that allows hot moisture to escape, but still is gusseted that it won't let water come up inside your jacket. Hood big enough to pull over a full-size trail helmet, and long enough in the back that you're not getting spray up your back, even in the seated position when you're on one of those long pedals. Seam taped and waterproof zippers as well on this thing. So this is your lightest weight, fully waterproof jacket. For gloves on this one, we're gonna give you a set of the 100% Frisker gloves. These are a lightweight, warm glove that has a minimal palm on them, so you're still getting full contact with the bike, but you're just keeping your hands a little bit drier and a little bit warmer on the wettest of days. So this is the warm, wet weather kit. So that's the lowdown on winter riding gear. We wanted to say thanks to Competitive Cyclists for hooking us up with all this stuff. Go check out their website and use our coupon code there, LoamWolf15. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys out on the trails.